Some shaking in the South Bay. That and more news coming up on Synced In. Hey everyone, it wasn't the big one, but it certainly was significant. Of course, I'm referring to the 5.1 magnitude earthquake that rattled the South Bay Tuesday morning. It hit at 11:42 a.m., about 12 miles east of San Jose. And we've had a series of aftershocks since. Largest one, a 3.6 in the same area as that 5.1 from earlier. And many people felt it, that initial shock, but very few have reported any damage. Our meteorologist Rob Maeda says an earthquake's location can play a huge role on the destruction it leaves behind.
Location is very important with this quake. Again, a 5.1, it's a pretty large earthquake, obviously, that we have seen the largest since, I believe, the Napa quake that happened that did cause a lot of damage as a larger earthquake. But the location here is pretty relevant. When you look at the map, you notice that it is essentially off to the east and southeast of Mount Hamilton. When you look off to the east of San Jose, that's where the earthquake occurred along the Calaveras Fault. And if we look at where the Calaveras Fault is located, you'll notice that there's not too many populated areas where the earthquake actually occurred right about here today. Now, if a quake occurs a bit farther south on the Calaveras Fault, closer to Morgan Hill, which it has in the past, that's when you begin to see a higher impact.
You can watch Rob talk more about this earthquake right now on our Instagram and Facebook stories. And you can check out our real-time quake tracker. It tracks the latest earthquakes. You can find that at NBCBayArea.com/quaketracker. All right, another news. An elderly woman was attacked and robbed by a group of teens in San Francisco. Police say the attack happened on Saturday as a 79-year-old Asian woman was getting off a Muni bus in the Mission District. According to police, the teen suspects were three 12-year-olds, one girl and two boys.
We experience juveniles committing different incidents throughout the city. At this time, we don't know if this was a hate crime. At this time, we don't have any evidence that points in that direction.
Some residents think more officers are needed to combat the city's growing crime problem. SFPD, though, says it's having trouble recruiting new officers, says it currently has 600 plus vacancies in the department.
We do have current academy classes that are training as we speak, but they have not been as robust or as large as in the past.
San Francisco might vote on a measure soon that would increase officer pay even higher in hopes of attracting new recruits. Starting pay right now for new officers is reportedly over $100,000 per year. What are your thoughts on this? Okay, still haven't seen your inflation relief payment hit your bank account? That first round of direct deposit payments was already sent out. That happened between October 7th and the 25th. The second round, though, is set to start going out this Friday and will continue in November. If the government, though, doesn't have your bank information, you might end up getting a debit card in the mail instead. Here's when you can expect it to arrive. And by the way, it'll be sent out in order based on the first letter of people's last names. You can get a refresher on who's eligible for these inflation relief payments on NBCBayArea.com. All right, everyone, that's all I've got for you today. Thanks for watching.